Deven, your thoughts on the tire space? I mean, everyone's anticipating some sort of demand uptick in the auto space over the next calendar year. And now with raw material prices going down, do you think tires are a good place to be?
So, Mangalam, I think the demand scenario was never doubted, I think, as far as the tariff is concerned. In fact, I think the companies which are into the truck tires, particularly, are having some of the best times because of the higher demand continuing, both from the OEM side as well as from the replacement market. And I think those who are into the replacement market, I think they're really having relatively better time as well. The last quarter was probably the worst quarter, and that is what I think we have been talking about earlier. That in the last quarter, the maximum impact of the negative margins happened, I think, into the business of the tire companies. And soon thereafter, with the steady crude oil prices and steady prices of other raw materials, the margins input cost, I think, has probably come under control, and that could possibly stabilize the margin and grow it. I think that was the count. Today, I think we are exactly seeing the validation of that particular possibility. And as a result of which, I think those beaten down tire company stocks, I think, are now finding some amount of uptick. This market moves in the momentum, and I think these companies, having beaten down earlier, are now finding the momentum back on the long side. And that's where probably I think you're seeing a sharper rally at the rise. Maybe the demand scenario continues good, then probably you should see the rally continuing on a momentum basis.
Deven, there is another stock we wanted to get your view on, and that's ABB. Do you like it?
Yes, I think question of I think this particular stock not making result arise, particularly more because I think the India's capex program is continuing in each of the space in which I think the AP kind of companies are present, particularly in the green hydrogen segment where the growth is being seen higher. I think companies like ABB could possibly, I think, play a significantly larger role, both from the supply as well as from the technology point of view. And I think, given the kind of momentum which is now getting built across the globe, as far as I think the world is getting into capex cycle, particularly investment in the renewable energy. In my viewpoint, I think capital goods players like ABB, even for that matter, new contract wins for companies like Larsen, Siemens. I think these are some of the names I think which definitely would find a good amount of favor from the global market growth, which is basically entering into this particular space along with India market. So certainly, I think any correction in the price which ABB has seen recently, I think is becoming a buy opportunity or an entry point as far as investors are concerned.
All right, Deven, thank you so much for joining in and giving us your views on a whole host of stocks and sectors.